Hi again, it's Frank Tate with another video on TDI, IBM Directory Integrator, previously Tivoli Directory Integrator. And today's video is on auto-starting assembly lines in TDI. This is a 4-step process, and I'll go through all of those in this video. So we're gonna get over here. Again, I'm on my server with TDI version 10 installed on Red Hat 9, although that doesn't matter too much. This applies to any version since 7.1. But to auto start an assembly line for a project, or any number of assembly lines for a project, the first thing you need to do is configure the server to allow auto starts. And so I need to go to my solution directory, which is over here, and I'm going to edit solution.properties. You can edit global.properties if you want, but I'm doing it in solution.properties because I've got different servers running and I want each one to act a little bit different. So you need to find the autoload property, COM IBM DI server autoload, and uncomment it basically. And what I'm going to do is, what this sets is the name of the directory in the solution directory that contains configs that will be auto started. And I'm going to specify that this is the configs directory because that's where configurations are automatically placed if you export them from the configuration editor. And also, I like just putting my name into any of these properties files when I modify something so that I know I've changed something from the default. I don't know, it's just something I do. So now that I have this configured, I will need to restart the server, which I'll do a little bit later to have it recognize this change to the property value. But the next thing I need to do in my project or solution is configure it to have some number of assembly lines auto start. And the way I do that is right click on the solution or the project and go to solution logging and settings. Once in there, I need to go to the auto start tab. So there are multiple tabs across the top. The third one is auto start. And what I need to specify in here is I need to insert an assembly line that I want to auto start. So that's what I have here. I have one assembly line in this project, arbitrary deep XML parser. Just for example purposes, I'm using this guy. So I have this set as an assembly line to auto start. So now, once I save this project, what I need to do is export the project to the server. And so I'm going to right click the project and export and specify my normal wizard. And then here, I'm going to specify that I'm exporting to a server, and I'm going to give the solution or configuration a name for over there, and I'm going to name it the same as my solution or project within my configuration editor, XML parser example. And what I have at that point is, if I right click on the server, I have the option to start a configuration, and I'll see my newly exported configuration over there along with any others that are in the configs directory. But I don't want to start it here. What I want to do is just show you the starting point from the command line first. Yeah. And what I've got there is the log file directory, which I went over in a previous video about how to set it up for an assembly line. is this guy, opt IBM TDI logs XML parser example. And there's nothing in here. So the assembly line hasn't run. So what I'm going to do is stop the server, now that it's all configured, to auto run this, this assembly line. Well, it's configured to auto load the configs in the configs directory, and then my solution is configured to auto run this assembly line. So I've got it stopped now, and then I will start this server. And of course, it takes it just a little while to get started to do everything it needs to. And we'll see here that it started up all the configs in the config directory. And then I'm not sure if you saw, but the assembly line did show up here temporarily because it just runs and ends. And what I'll see now is that it has created a log file in this directory, and it's 5:40 a.m. If I view the log file, I'll see that's the timestamp on all of the entries in here. So what it's done is auto run this assembly line. It's straightforward. There's just, to find out how to do this, it's having to go through kind of a lot of documentation. So that's why I figured I would create this video showing you how to do it. So again, if you enjoyed this content, subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, share it on social media, all that good stuff. Write a comment, and hope you enjoyed it. I will see you later with some more content.